The 36-second video appears to be a video of a 25-year-old black man near Brookswick chasing after the men who were accused of firing. Although he previously believed it was a legitimate film, the video was anonymously posted on the internet, he said in a statement. He said Arbeck's family was prevented from entering the recording. The video was obtained from an unknown source, according to VC News, and the video was widely distributed on social media on Tuesday. The video of the armed men chasing King Kirk was taken by a friend. In the video, 40 appears to be drifting along a tree-lined street on a white t-shirt before meeting a white truck closing the road. The camera was briefly washed away, and then Arbeck was seen running towards someone who had already left the car and was armed. 3 shots were fired, then Arbeck could be seen waving his gun and hitting the man before falling to the ground. When Arbeck fell to the ground, the second white man pulled out a pistol from a pickup truck and fired a pistol. The men who chased Abraham's father and son Gregory McKeel and Travis McMill have not been charged or arrested since his death on February 23. Former law enforcement and county investigator Gregory told police he thought Arif was responsible for several breaks and decided to chase him when he saddled his ass near his home in Brookswick, Georgia. Afternoon. He also claimed that he saw Arbeck run into his hands the other night. Accordingly, the Ware County Legislature asserted that it was their right to raise Armenians with their legally held firearm. According to a letter from the district attorney who was in the New York Times, Gregory and Travis were working outside the boundaries of the state's citizenship law. That assessment is the result of racial uprising and injustice from law enforcement, who claim that it triggered a national outcry from opposition activists, including the King. The Southern Poverty Law Center has also called for a federal investigation into the murder and is forced to carry out local law enforcement. In a statement on his Twitter page, Merritt said, "All the evidence that was seized before he was released confirms all the information he had seen before. Ahmed Ahmad was targeted solely for his race and killed for no reason. This is a murderer." To inquire about the source of the video, VS News met with Prosecutor Tom Durden, an attorney representing Facebook and the firm's Facebook page, which represents Tom and Rudd, and Atham's father, Marcus Arbeck. The Dread Voice mailbox does not want to verify the associated video for the Associated Press. The rest did not respond immediately. According to a police report, when Gregory and his son saw Arbeck in the afternoon, they grabbed their weapons and got into their car. As they drove, Gregory Archbishop called us, "Stop, stop, we want to talk to you." While it is not clear whether the third person identified as Roddy in the police report was in the same vehicle, he joined the chase. According to a police report, Trevi later got out of his truck with a heavy weapon. According to a police report, Arbeck began violently attacking Trevor and then began shooting at him. According to a police report, Trevi fired 2 shots. 2 of the trial lawyers who first saw the case because of conflict of interest were themselves taken into account by law enforcement officials in the area. When he wrote the letter, one of the prosecutors, George Abana, wrote that the people were working within the bounds of the law. A third prosecutor assigned to the lawsuit said Tuesday that it will allow the father and son to decide whether they should go to trial. It can take at least a month, as courts are currently closing for limiting exposure to COVID-19.